Q1, let's go. The equation of image of the line, this line, okay. ये तो कुछ कांस्टेंट है पावर 6 से ओके जो कि it belongs to real about the x axis is given by चलो ये भी सिर्फ कांस्टेंट ढूंढना है about the x axis you are saying image ढूंढनी है just y के साथ नेगेटिव y डालना x minus y is equal to ये सब right basically yeah so ये है क्या sin inverse of a power 6 just put a equal to 0 what do you get like sin inverse of 1 like pi upon 2 plus 0 minus pi upon 4 like pi upon 4 so yeah D looks correct next question 262 62 is if y square equal to x square plus x plus 1 then this thing is equal to okay क्या है ये so 4y cube and then y double dash क्या होगा first of all like 2y dash is equal to 2x plus 1 and then इसका differentiation is like 2y double dash plus like what 2 well y dash का square so y dash square plus so, sorry not plus equal to 2 yeah just 2 that just means y double dash plus y dash square is equal to 1 okay अब नहीं करना क्या है we have to figure out what this thing is going to be well you just put y dash as this thing okay that's a bad idea whatever just एक और क्या चाहिए 4y cube so let's do that like let's multiply by 4 uh yeah like 4y squared I think yes so this just becomes like yeah 4y cubed y double dash plus 4y squared y dash right so 2y dash का square मतलब कि इस चीज का square 2x plus 1 okay that's equal to यहाँ पे क्या जाएगा 4y is that right I guess so 4y squared जैसे यहाँ पे put करना पड़ेगा which means it's just 4 times that like 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 so yeah this thing is just equal to got it ये क्या होगा 4x squared plus 4x plus 1 once again that is very not good okay so ये तो 0 हो गया D is the answer next question that was unexpected yeah it sure was unexpected oh it should be 4 over it sorry okay right of course so it's not 0 it's actually 3 3 is the answer which means it's C next question 263 humor 263 which is okay the roots of this equation are u v w then the value of this thing is tan of u tan of right so क्या बोल रहे हैं लोग अच्छा u plus w कितना होने वाला है इट्स जस्ट 10 एंड u v टाइम्स अच्छा वेट नहीं इट्स 0 राइट या इंटरेस्टिंग सो अगर मैं इस सब का tan ले लूं देन व्हाट डू यू गेट tan of the whole thing combined or something like that but मतलब u plus v plus w is 0 that is the thing sure it's not good it's not good tan का sum 0 है that doesn't look good okay we just have to figure out right so tan of abc अपने को पहले करना पड़ेगा a plus b plus c sorry so what do you get like tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan b tan c the times of so like okay this is the tan stuff okay plus tan c upon 1 minus ये चीज so tan a plus tan b upon 1 minus tan a tan b tan c okay and that times of tan c I guess that's the thing so what does this become it just becomes ये उधर मरेगा it's just like summation of tan a minus product of tan a upon so it's like 1 minus the summation of tan a tan b well, yeah so let's do it summation of tan a कितना होगा u plus v plus w which is 0 तो मर गया वो and then minus product of tan a which is just well 11 because yeah it should be negative 11 होगा negative उसका just 11 upon 1 minus वाला जो sum रहेगा that is negative 10 so just 1 plus 10 which is like 1 so this is the answer yeah so this is just equal to 1 C is the answer next question 264 okay for two possible values of a this thing is equal to this where a b c d e are real numbers the absolute value of the difference of these two solutions is हाँ अच्छा दो solutions मिले तो मैं एक ही उनका difference चाहिए so this happens okay wait but b और e जो है that doesn't हाँ uh wait what so b और c अपने को पता नहीं है d और e और f अपने को पता नहीं है but I'll think about it. अच्छा जो पहला ओके 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 पहला जो है एलिमेंट में वो पता है ना सो विल जस्ट यूज दैट जस्ट यूज दैट गेस दैट मेक्स सेंस राइट क्योंकि अपने को डी ई एफ पता है नहीं कुड बी एनीथिंग ये ओके विल डू इट विल ट्राई टू डू इट सो एक्चुअली क्या हुआ इसको तुम इसमें अप्लाई कर रहे हो सो राइट पहला जो एलिमेंट आएगा हाउ डू यू गेट लाइक जस्ट 14 ई एंड देन अप्लाइड ऑन दैट आई गेस या इज दैट राइट guess that should be right so oh god this is so weird but फिर उससे तो अपने को ई भी आ जाएगा इन दैट केस दैट्स नॉट गुड सो वी हैव टू और अपने को दोनों यूज करने पड़ेंगे फाइन ओके गॉट ए माइनस 5 is equal to what it's just equal to 14 times ये चीज like 28a plus 14 okay then minus 5b and क्या मिल रहा है और 2a minus 2 is equal to the same cheese right but then now it goes to that okay just negative 56 because of 4 and 6 of that okay negative 56 and then plus a times e oh god I don't like this plus a times e but अपने को यही तो इक्वेशंस पता है मतलब एक्चुअली डुएबल यही दोनों है okay simplify करो इसको what do you get like 5e is equal to 27a plus 19 इसको सिर्फ लिखता हूँ so देखो एक इक्वेशन मिल गया 27a plus 19 और ae is equal to what is 2a plus 54 right so इसका just ratio ले लो जैसे a upon 5 is equal to ये सब और you can just multiply by a that also makes sense so इसका मतलब क्या हो जाएगा 5 times of all of this which is like 10a plus 54a sorry it should be a squared no no what am I doing times 5 करा था 25 and then you want 20 it's like 270 okay this thing is equal to because yeah 5 times of अब यहाँ पे तुम a डालोगे so 27a squared plus 19 I guess that's the equation like 27a squared minus 10a और ये उधर मरेगा is just negative of like is this 27 yeah it's 27 so 270 minus 19 I guess which is 26 and then 251 it's equal to 0 19 to 3 का multiple this doesn't make any sense we want the what absolute value of the difference of these two solutions I mean I know how to do it but still okay जो भी है so b squared was like alpha plus beta का square okay and then इसमें a squared तो अपन यहाँ पे जाएगा it's like and then minus 4 is here right basically this thing I guess that was the thing right alpha minus beta because the square root as well so the square root of this thing actually yes that was the thing so just figure this out so like square root of iska was just 100 minus 4 ac so like plus 4 times of 27 times 251 this doesn't look good upon a square is 27 per square right well yeah how do I proceed in this case पहले तो वो 4 बाहर निकाल 2 square root of 25 plus 27 times 251 upon 27 plus 4 27 बाहर निकालो just this thing yeah but ये कैसे भला मैं कर सकता हूँ because it doesn't look correct oh god just like this thing 25 times 270 plus like 271 and then this plus 27 or something like that सही नहीं हो रहा है normally बस इसको calculate कर लेते हैं 251 and then you want 27 which is 7 5 3 carried on 14 is just 1 7 okay 0 2 0 0 okay 5 so this is 7 7 7 6 and that was 25 right which is so 2 1 carried on is like 3 3 यहाँ पे 0 and then so 6802 ये देखा तो लग नहीं रहा है मुझे ये 02 कैसे आया किसके स्क्वायर में 2 आता है नहीं किसी के स्क्वायर में 2 नहीं आता है आता है क्या नहीं नहीं यार नहीं could have been done like I don't know 6400 plus 400 plus 2 or something like that but it won't work ये तो सही नहीं हुआ must have messed up somewhere. अपन ने क्वेश्चन से क्या किया, so a minus 5 that is equal to ये चीज मैट्रिक्स अप्लाइड ऑन दैट which is like 14e का तुमने इसमें, yeah, so just 14f which is 28a plus 14 and minus 5e, yes that's right. और दूसरा क्या था, 2a minus 2 that's equal to ये चीज but applied on that which is a, yes, so negative 4 and 6 negative 56 plus ae, understood. So that means ae is equal to 2a plus 54, yes granted. और क्या है 5a, sorry 5e that's equal to 27a plus 19, yes. Or what we did is like multiply by a, so just get that and then 5 times of 5, right? So 10a plus 25 and 2 is like 270, yes that's the thing, 270 that's equal to 27a squared plus 19a. यहाँ पे a चाहिए, अच्छा इसलिए गलत हुआ सब कुछ, I should have known. जो भी है, so क्या आ जाएगा in that case, 27a squared plus 9a minus 270 is equal to 0. पहले 9 से डिवाइड, 3a squared plus a minus 30 is equal to 0, right? That's much better. अच्छा अब क्या, square root of b square minus, हाँ वो कर लेंगे, 1 upon a which is like 1 upon 3, the square root of b square minus 4 which is just 1 and then plus 4 times this, so 360 I guess, yeah it's like sort of 361 which is just third, I think 39 का square because 40 minus 1 का नहीं 19 का square of course, right? 19 square is 361, yes. So this is like 19 upon 3, that's the answer. So D is the answer. Next question, 265. होता है क्या कोई mistakes? Yeah, 65 क्या, if a is between 3 and 4 and the value of this thing where this is not the greatest natural first function less than or equal to x is equal to, okay, a 3 to 4 में है, sin of a, जो भी, once again it's like in what quadrant, like pi to 3 pi upon 2 कितना होगा, which is like 4 point something, right? So it is in the third quadrant. Okay, so a is in the third quadrant, that's what we're saying. उसका floor function तो of course is 3 हो जाएगा, so it's like saying sin of 3 plus tan of tan of 3 plus secant of 3, right? So think about it, sin theta where theta is in the, like theta is equal to pi plus alpha बोल दो, right? Then sin alpha is just sin of alpha, like negative sin of alpha, so like negative sin inverse of sin of alpha, that is in fact just alpha, so like negative alpha, and negative of, okay, negative alpha is just pi minus theta, isn't that right? Yes. Okay, पहला just pi minus theta, फिर tan inverse of, okay, this just becomes tan alpha basically, right? Wait, floor function of, oh god, floor function of a is 3 which is not more than pi, it's 3. Okay, understood. So we'll just say theta is equal to pi minus alpha, right? So then sine of this, okay, that's just the same thing as sine of alpha, so like alpha is an acute angle, understood. This just becomes, yeah, and then in this theta जो है वो 3 रहने वाला है anyway, so this just becomes alpha, पहला जो रहेगा, right, which is like pi minus theta, so पहला pi minus theta, then so इसमें क्या आएगा, tan of this thing, like tan of negative tan of alpha, negative of alpha, which is just theta minus pi, yes, theta minus pi plus secant inverse of secant of alpha. So this is like the same thing as saying cosine inverse of cosine of alpha basically. I mean, pretty obvious. So cosine of this thing is like negative में आएगा, okay, wait, it is already in the, oh that's awesome. So already second quadrant, this is doable, it is theta itself, right? The theta itself, theta is in this case just 3, so अपने को क्या मिलता है, तो मर गया, just 3 is the answer. So A, next question, 266. 266 is if n is a positive integer such that n is bigger than or equal to 3, then the value of the sum to n terms of this thing is, so 1 times n minus 1 upon 1 factorial times n minus 1. Okay, wait, why is this पे प्लस चाहिए कि क्या, ये क्या कर रहा है, ओके, I don't get it. Have I like seen this somewhere? Maybe. So 1 times n फिर plus n, right. look at this. This is just NC zeros, like this thing. NC 0 times n plus NC 1 times n minus 1 and chalte jao, right? Well, yeah. Or you can just say NC n times n, NC n minus 1 times n minus. Yeah, that actually makes more sense. Chalte jao to you get like NC 0 times 0. It's like the derivative of apna 1 plus x power n ki thing, right? At x equal to 1, of course. So just, right, right, of course. Which is like nx plus 1 ki power n minus 1 at x equal to 1, which is like 2 power n minus 1. So, yeah. क्या कर सकते हो और कुछ था इसमें 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 एक यूनिट इसमें नेगेटिव पुट किया गया तुमने ओके सो दिस इज नेगेटिव दिस इज पॉजिटिव देन प्रॉब्ली दिस शुड बी नेगेटिव उन लोगों ने कुछ इसमें दिया नहीं अनफॉर्चुनेटली जो भी है सो इफ इट इज नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव देन उसमें ओह दिस हैव टू पुट नेगेटिव वो जीरो हो जाएगा सो ए इज आंसर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन 267 because like yeah derivative b 0 हो जाएगा in fact no big deal 267 okay let f be equal to this thing f of a equal to 0 and limit x tends to infinity of f of x is equal to pi upon 6 then a equals to what of a equal to 0 huh x tends to infinity are you wait what ठीक है this is weird तुमने डेफिनेट निकल दिया नहीं है आई ठीक है ना करते हैं सो व्हाट यू गेट x स्क्वायर प्लस a स्क्वायर अपॉन जो भी है this is equal to 5 or 6 and a equals to what we'll see so it's power 4 plus first of all divide by x square I think like 1 plus a square upon x square इसमें करना पड़ेगा and then upon x square plus a power 4 upon x square plus a square yes I think it's going good and then you got ex so what we'll do is like just say u equal to 1 plus a square upon okay shit not that we'll say u is equal to x minus a upon x so that or like minus a squared upon x जो भी है so this is that well yeah this actually works out so this will be what ये इसका डेरिवेटिव है so just du upon इंटीग्रेशन का जो भी इंटीग्रेशन du upon ये जो चीज रहेगी I mean this is just the square of that but इसमें फिर नेगेटिव 2a square आता है इसमें वो फिर इंसर्ट करना पड़ेगा like plus 3a square basically just u square plus 3a square I think which is like what just 1 upon square root 3 of a tan inverse of u upon square root 3 of a okay that's awesome which is like what 1 upon square root 3 of a tan inverse of u को इसमें put कर दो which is this thing so like what do you get just x squared minus a squared upon square root 3ax that's the answer plus हम constant but वो भूल जाओ and what you're saying is like f of a equal to 0 वो अपन constant से ढूंढ लेंगे right just put a over there ये तो मर गया so this is a yeah this is in fact 0 so c नहीं चाहिए फिर please this is our f करना क्या अपने को limit as x tends to infinity of this thing so as x tends to infinity okay this is like divided by x square so you see that this is oh god so ये जो चीज है ये infinity approach कर रही है that's all you're saying basically x से divide not by x square okay then it's approaching infinity so just pi upon 2 so like what you're saying is like pi upon 2 square root 3 of a that is equal to pi upon 6 then what is a yeah that looks correct so that just means like square हाँ तो ये 3 आ जाएगा यहाँ पे square root 3 का डालो ये pi मर गए just a equal to square root of 3 of course so these the answer next question 268 मरो यार 268 let n1 and 2 positive integers then this thing is a real number if and only if this is a real number 1 plus iota और n1 okay it's like 1 plus iota फिर 1 minus iota फिर 1 minus wait no it's like 1 plus iota once again this is 1 minus iota right minus iota this looks like I've seen this somewhere oh yeah I have seen this somewhere of course okay this is a real number if and only if I know where it's going but still चलो फिर सोचते हैं this is like what I don't want to do this actually it's a real number you are saying you know honestly I don't want to do this what with minus iota over there and you can change the thing of course you can do that no big deal but I don't like it If and only if, that is a harsh condition actually. So I get it, तुम्हें conjugates चाहिए, so यहाँ पे 1 plus iota आएगा, फिर then you just have and minus iota was like n, oh ये दोनों n1 है, oh okay you don't have to worry, it's already conjugated, so ये तो वैसे ही मर गया, इसका अपने को देखना ही नहीं है. Then n2 over there, अरे ये तो अपने आप हो रहा है यार. Yeah, I mean this is happening by itself, huh? Unexpected, isn't it? Yeah, like यहाँ पे negative अपने आप हो ही जाएगा in that case. Awesome, isn't that just awesome? Because power of n2, right, it will actually get cancelled. This is a real number if and only if none of these, कोई भी तुम चीज से पुट करो, you will get like, yeah, positive integers बोल रहे हो, yes it will be a real number in all cases, so D. Next, 269. If y equal to f is a continuous function such that this graph passes through a comma 0, then the limit f extends to infinity. Acha, so like f of a equal to 0, that's what you're saying, fine. Limit extends to a of this thing, so log base e, natural log of 1 plus 3f of x upon, so f of like x approaching a, that's approximately 0, right? So ये जो चीज़ है we can approximate this as 3f upon 2f, which is like 3 upon 2. So D, wait no, C. Next question, 270. 270 is the vector equation of a line passing through the point A, which is parallel to the plane r comma, sorry, r dot p vector equal to 0 and intersects the line. This line is, okay, to a certain point parallel to this, want a line passing, okay, parallel to this thing. So dot with that is 0. Intersect this line. Oh, it intersects this line, huh? So C vector initially हमारा है, right? So समझा, passing through A vector. It's kind of a weird thing. This option देखो, A vector plus B. Oh god, what is this? It's a volume or something. Lambda is a parameter. I don't think this is correct because ये तो like ये तो vector है भी. God, this doesn't make any sense. This is not even a vector in the first. ये तो सही नहीं हुआ. So A is not correct. What about B? A vector plus, this is actually a vector. And what about this? This is also vector. Okay, fine. So you want perpendicular to B first of all. So क्या ये perpendicular है B से? It's no, no, because this is like, God, not good. It doesn't look perpendicular to B. Because I mean, look at this. ये दिख रहा है, but ये I don't think so. It's perpendicular to B and when think about it, ये B cross D is perpendicular to B, okay, and that cross with C minus A वो कुछ भी हो सकता है in that case because we don't know for sure, okay. It's C vector minus A vector, maybe that is important. This is a लेके दो ना इसका dot with our B vector, we'll see what that works out. So क्या हो जाएगा, C vector minus A vector dot D vector times C vector, right, minus C vector minus A vector dot D vector, which we don't know for sure is this like working or not. The rest of D vector, you want to take the dot with B once again, so like इसमें B square आएगा, एक इसमें B dot D आएगा, not a guarantee, okay. Or let's just not go with that. What about this guy? B cross C minus A cross D. This looks correct because dot with B 0. Or क्या है? This is passed through C. This is passed through C. It's like B vector dot D vector and then C vector and minus. Maybe B vector times C vector. D vector. I guess it can pass through that. Huh. Think. It looks like what? B vector times D vector. Dot D vector, of course. This guy that vector. I'm not even sure कि C minus A जो है वो parallel रहने वाला है plane से, so we can't see anything. Like okay, not good. Probably C is the answer, but इसको देखते कैसे होगा. This is the probability कि इसका dot with B is 0 at least. Yeah. So passes through A for sure, and it should also intersect this thing r vector equal to c vector plus lambda d vector. So like for some, okay, for some L, you should have this happening, right? That's what you're saying. So if I try to put that in, this becomes like what? Uh, yeah, C vector minus A vector आ जाएगा. This is getting weird, isn't it? It's like R vector क्या है? इसमें A vector plus, okay, B vector dot T vector times C vector minus A vector. Okay, and then minus B vector dot C vector minus A vector. That times of D vector, right? Well, yeah. So that is our R vector, and this should be passing through something. Well, it's like just a constant. Ah, right, just a constant, and ये भी सिर्फ एक kind of like constant है, kind of like constant, right? Well, yeah. Okay, so this is actually just a constant minus another. Oh yeah, I could. So इसको let's just say it's k1 and this is k2 or something like that, right? Wait, this is not a constant. This is vector. Sorry, so C vector minus A vector, right? Yeah. So ये तो constant है at least. So yes, you can find an L such that this actually happens, right? I mean, yes, you can. You can actually figure out an L such that this actually happens because it's kind of weird, but ये एक option है जो कि अपन कर सकते हैं. So just see next question 271. Okay, if f(x) is equal to this thing, okay, x power 11 plus x power 9 minus x power जो भी है, and f of sine inverse of sine of 8 is equal to alpha. Alpha is a constant. Then f of tan inverse of tan of 8 is equal to, okay, let's ये चीज है. It's basically like what, ये इतना पूरा part odd है and this is plus 1. Sine of 8, 8 is so 6 point something से बड़ा है, and then it's plus 1 point, that's like 7 point something. Okay, 2 pi, that's like 6.28, and that plus pi point, which is like 1.57, that just gives us 7 is like 5 1 carried on 3 8.7. उससे बड़ा थोड़ा सा, right? So this is a line between, it's in the second quadrant basically. So 8 is equal to 2 pi plus 5.2 or something. Okay, let's just say it's 3 pi minus alpha, right? That explains it. So just sine of this guy, it's like sine of pi minus alpha basically, because yeah, so sine of alpha. So this is just f of alpha, and this thing is what? So size of pi हो जाएगा just negative, and then just f of negative. Oh god, yeah, like just negative alpha, because that makes sense. So ये alpha है. अच्छा ये alpha not use इसको as theta whatever. This is just theta. This thing is negative theta. So right. I mean yeah, no big deal, right? So इनको add कर दो. This is like cancels, and then just get 2. So this is 2 minus alpha. So D is the answer. Next question 272. So 272 now. Okay, if this integration is equal to c minus half f of x का square, then limit as x tends to 0 of f of x is equal to what? Okay, what, sorry, x tends to infinity, you are saying. Fine. Not exactly liking it. ठीक है, let's just figure out this integral. Okay, ये क्या हो रहा है? This log of 1 plus x minus log of x upon 1 plus x times x. Now partial fractions, decompose this, I guess, or some other way. 1 plus x upon x or something like that. Decompose someone कर तो सकते हैं, but that probably won't give us something nice. X tends to infinity of this thing. I don't know, it doesn't look so good. We have to deal with this integral, right? There is no, yeah, just have to. But जब अपने को 1 upon x, and then yeah, what about those things? You will not be able to do that. You can fit it as like 1 upon x minus 1 upon 1 plus x, but then, oh, I know a v, just a v. So it's like what, natural log of 1 plus x minus natural log of x. जो अपना 1 upon x minus 1 upon 1 plus x रहेगा, इसका like times dx. This thing actually is like d of natural log of x minus natural log of 1 plus x. So it's just negative of this thing. मतलब कि यहाँ पे actually क्या होगा? Just yeah, like negative 1/2 of natural log of 1 plus x upon x का square. Right. So our function is just natural log of 1 plus x upon x. So as x tends to infinity, it just becomes 0 because yeah. So A is the answer. Next question. 273. I guess yeah. Okay, next. Okay, if alpha beta are the eccentric angles of the extremities of a focal chord of a standard ellipse, and the eccentricity of the ellipse is the eccentric angles of the extremity of a focal chord, right? Okay. So पहले तो उसको squarify, okay, वो सब हो जाएगा, just like what? We are just saying cosine alpha, comma sin alpha, और क्या रहेगा cosine beta, comma sin beta, and और क्या था रे? Just e comma 0, right? ये जो है, these are in fact like collinear. That's what you're saying, isn't that right? So it's like yeah, okay, just that thing. So be right, guys. Like these two vectors are the same. The determinant of like cosine alpha minus e sine alpha and cosine beta minus e sine alpha, that is equal to 0. Sorry, sine beta चाहिए यहाँ पे. Whatever. This is equal to 0. That's what you're saying, right? What does that mean? Like sine beta cosine alpha minus e sine. वो e को दो ही भेज दो. And what else? Like sine alpha cosine beta जो भी है. Sine of alpha plus beta basically. Sine of alpha plus beta is equal to e times of sine of alpha plus sine of beta is like just 2 sine of alpha plus beta upon 2 cosine of alpha minus beta upon 2. और यहाँ पे भी सेम चीज होगी, वो you get the thing like e is what? E is just cosine of alpha plus beta upon 2 upon cosine of alpha minus beta upon 2, which just 1 minus tan of alpha upon 2 tan of beta upon 2 upon yeah, you get the thing. So what do you want basically? अच्छा basic eccentricity ढूंढनी है, that's all you want to do. Okay, that was easy. Right, so this is just sine of alpha plus beta upon sine of alpha plus sine of beta, right, which is यहाँ पे तो है नहीं. Okay, देखते हैं what is this thing like 2 sine of alpha minus beta upon 2 cosine of alpha plus beta upon 2. This is like so वो sine वो मर जाएगा, just basically like cosine of alpha minus beta upon 2 upon cosine of cosine of alpha plus beta upon cosine of alpha. Yeah, so actually B does work out. B works out. That's it. That's all you want to do. Single करेक्ट ना वैसे भी. और क्या है ये काम करता है क्या? इसलिए क्या cosine of alpha plus beta upon 2 इसमें भी cosine और okay this is not going to be working. इसमें नीचे आएगा ना. We want to be on numerator. तो ये तो काम नहीं करेगा. Okay, that's it. Next question. 274. The solution set of this inequality is cot inverse of x times sin of x plus oh god. Okay, right. So let's see. इसको u और v बोलो. So tan inverse of x is equal to u and cot inverse of x is equal to v, and we know like u plus v is equal to pi upon 2. So ये क्या हो जाएगा? It's like just uv plus 2 minus pi upon 2 and then v. So just 2v minus pi upon 2v. Okay, फिर minus 3u और ये सब क्या है? Okay, minus 6 plus 3 pi upon 2, that's equal to 0. That's what you're saying. Sorry, it's bigger than 0. Sure. Okay. What? Weird. Oh, look, you can factor out also. See, यहाँ से u बाहर निकालो and then hopefully सब कुछ factor हो जाए. This becomes like what? U times of v minus 3 plus right. इसको combine करो ना. So it's 2 times of v minus 3. फिर इसमें से ये combine करो minus pi upon 2 times v minus 3 bigger than 0, which means either okay, it's like v minus 3 common निकालो. What do you get? Just u plus 2 minus pi upon 3. Very weird. Bigger than 0. क्यों बोला? ऐसा क्यों हुआ? Okay. pi upon 2 तो होता तो भी अच्छा pi upon 2 ही है ना, sorry. Well, yeah, it should be pi upon 2. Okay. So this is actually pi upon 2. Okay. But wait, what is u minus pi upon 2? Negative v, because u plus v equal to pi upon 2. So, oh, that's awesome. मतलब, yes, that makes sense. So this is 2 minus v. V minus 3 times 2 minus v bigger than 0. It just means like v minus 2 आ जाएगा. Just v belongs to 2 to 3. That's what you're saying. Okay. V क्या था ऐसे? Cot inverse of x, right? So cot inverse of x belongs to 2 to 3. right? Which means like tan in okay वो नहीं ऐसा नहीं करना चाहिए yeah, so इसमें cot apply कर डालोगे like x belongs to cot 3 to cot 2 because of course cot 2 बड़ा रहेगा it's like sin छोटा है तो yes uh yes that's just cot 3 to cot 2 which is B. Next question 275. Okay, if a positive constant t satisfies this equation for all positive x, then acha, for all positive x, you're saying like you just take a natural log, I guess. I mean, yeah, this becomes what x is bigger than natural log, so just t natural log of x, which means like t is less than x upon natural log of x for all positive x. So t is actually less than the minimum value of this thing, right? Yeah. So it's the minimum value. What is that going to be? X upon natural log of x minimum value. इसका डेरिवेटिव लेके देख लो ना what do you get just 1 upon natural log of x minus वो तो मर गया just 1 upon natural log of x square I guess was oh that is very weird all positive x so natural log of x goes like it becomes all real values जो भी है just natural log of x for u बोल दो is just what u minus 1 upon u square इसकी नहीं ये तो डेरिवेटिव है this should be 0 for any extrema which means that u equal to 1 natural log of x is equal to 1 which means x equal to e that is when you get the extrema और ये अपन ने फंक्शन हजार बार देख चुके हैं like it's just x power 1 upon x यहाँ पे हो जाएगा and then like x power 1 upon x we have seen that function before e पे maximum रहता है e power 1 upon e whatever and yeah like कहते हैं कुछ भूल रहा हूँ क्या guess maybe और जीरो पे ये शायद से 1 अपॉन I don't know but well yeah अब लोग ये समझ गया ना कि this function x equal to 0 पे क्या होगा this is like undefined oh like as x tends to 0 each is okay we can actually take a derivative in that case because right I guess we can take a derivative of, is that right to take a derivative नहीं x natural log of x का derivative ले सकते हो right okay x natural log of x का लिमिट रहती है but इसका नहीं it's like 0 upon negative infinity or something right oh it right right of course this will just be like what it's going to be 0 just 0 yes without any doubt it will just be 0 so at this point just 0 and at e probably maximum होगा because it's like just e just e right so यहाँ पे e हो जाएगा at e of course and then most likely like decline होने वाला है जो भी है yeah because so x tends to infinity h is क्या हो जाएगा like infinity upon h log of infinity or something तब तुम लेटर दे सकते हो but 1 upon okay so it becomes infinity wait what oh shit this is going to infinity huh ये तो सही नहीं हुआ this didn't go so good it's like 1 upon infinity. This is actually going to infinity shit uh, what sorry so इसका सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव लेके देखो ना सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव क्या रहेगा वो नेचुरल का डेरिवेटिव तो आएगा ही 1 upon x जो भी है but what about this guys like 1 upon u minus 1 upon right just negative 1 upon u squared plus 2 upon u cubed right so okay ये तो वैसे काम नहीं कर रहा like 2 होना चाहिए that is which is not the thing so inflection point तो है नहीं something weird is happening because at infinity this should be actually going to like infinity oh god so of that form it is in fact going to infinity huh? yeah it is going to infinity तो इसके फिर दो मिनिमम नहीं चाहिए थे अपने को बिकॉज एक मिनिमा यही तो प्रोबेबिलिटी मैक्सिमा था नॉट अ मिनिमा बिकॉज लाइक डेरिवेटिव हमारा डेरिवेटिव चेंज होगा ना लाइक सेकंड डेरिवेटिव क्या होगा you just take the things like negative 1 upon u squared plus 2 upon u cubed so at u equal to like 1 right ये क्या हो जाएगा negative 1 plus 2 which is positive so तुम्हारा derivative positive है which means it's actually like increasing oh it's a minima in that case uh okay it's a minima but फिर यहाँ पे ये 0 कैसे हो गया हाँ, huh? 'Cause 'यहाँ पे positive है so 'यहाँ पे positive है so 'यहाँ पे 'positive 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 Wait, after 1 it becomes like negative, doesn't it? Right. क्या हो रहा है यार यहाँ पे? ये तो कुछ अजीब ही हो रहा है इसमें. Doesn't make any sense. The derivative, second derivative तुम्हारा पॉजिटिव कैसे आ गया? Because that would mean कि तुम्हारा स्लोप इंक्रीज हो रहा है. Am I going wrong somewhere? Minimum of this thing. Ah, 1 upon x आएगा, ये मरेगा. I get it. U equal to 1 is what I'm getting. Okay. But फिर इसका second derivative जो रहेगा, which is like this. Oh, and then 1 upon x भी आएगा. भूल जाओ just. Yeah. So, it's like, that is positive. Second derivative is positive. So at E, exactly हो क्या रहा है? It is increasing. It's low. And slope is like 0. Wait, if curvature की बात करो ना, curvature is like what? Upward curvature. So it should be an upward curvature, but यहाँ पे दिख तो नहीं रहा है मुझे. कुछ अजीब हो रहा है यहाँ पे. Like at E, this should be having an upward curvature. ऐसा होगा ना. But then 1 क्या हो रहा है? Like 1 is probably also just something that at that point just becomes like 1 upon 0. Oh, right. Of course. Asymptote. That explains it. सेक्शन में ऐसा राइट, तो फोर्स जीरो अप्रोच कर रहा है एंड इट इज नेगेटिव एंड एवरीथिंग एक्सेप्ट एच में ऐसा काम कर रहा है. गॉट इट. अब नहीं करना क्या है? राइट, सो t is the minimum value of this thing. It won't work. It just won't work because the minimum value in fact negative infinity रहने वाली है. Yes, it's negative infinity because at x equal to 0 minus it just becomes that. Sorry, 1 minus it just becomes क्या यहाँ पे तुम्हारा 0 माइनस आएगा and this is like yeah, understood. So none of these, all positives. कुछ नहीं. There is no way that this can actually happen, right? Yeah, so t is less than. Wait a second. ये inequality inequality same थोड़ी ना है. We assume as long as positive for this okay समझा. So for negative values अपने आप इनफैक्ट हो जाएगा x is because t is positive and then for positive values, right, for positive values of x, also natural log of x, like yeah ऐसा होगा, which means minimum value is this thing. So this is e, right? X equal to e पे, so we just get like e bigger than t natural log of 1. Sorry, this is natural log of just 1. So yes, e is the thing, like t less than e. So yeah, that's next question 276. Okay, a question paper on mathematics consists of 12 questions divided into 3 parts ABC, each containing 4 questions. In how many ways can an examinee answer 5 questions, selecting at least one of them, at least one from each part? 12 questions है, 3 parts ABC, each question containing 4 questions. How many ways can an examinee answer 5 questions, selecting at least one from each part? At least one from each part. At least okay, क्या चाहिए तुम्हें? Right, understood. या तो वो weapon नहीं होगा. Can go in how many different ways? Right, या तो ये या फिर ये इस टाइप से जाएगा ना. Yes, 5 questions. Just 5 questions you're saying, huh? Oh, so पहले तो let's just distribute it because नहीं, बट फिर तुम्हें टाइम्स वो फैक्टोरियल वो भी करना पड़ेगा. That's just a big problematic thing. So some other way, हाँ. नहीं, बट तुम्हें करना तो पड़ेगा ही. वही तरीका है because और कोई isn't there some other way? One from each part चाहिए अपने को. At least one from each part. I guess you can do inclusion exclusion. Okay, so total कितने रह गए तरह? Just 12C5 of course. 12C5 5 ways to do these questions. Minus suppose तुमने A से कोई भी क्वेश्चन नहीं लिया then तुमने 5 किए just and ऐसा 3 बार होगा because ABC like 3 times फिर just 10C5 and then plus suppose तुमने a और b दोनों से नहीं लिया है, just 5c5, so like there's only one way. Wait, what? Wait, what? हर section में कितने questions? Okay, 4 questions, right? So it's actually 8. Right. You at least need 2 sections. तुम एक single section right तुम से कर ही नहीं सकते. Okay. Right. That actually makes sense. Right. This is the thing. This is the number of ways because इसके आगे 0 आ जाएगा. Okay, fine. Just 12 times. दिया नहीं इसमें. Okay, 12 times. क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं? 11, 10, 9, 8 upon 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, 4 times 3, 12 मर गया. ये 10 मर गया. Just this thing 11 times 9 times 8 minus 3 times of 8c5 is 8c3 बोल दो इसको. Just 8 times 7 times 6 upon 3 times 2. ये हो गया just 8 and 7. So 3 times of 8 common निकाल लिया. What do you get? Like 33 minus 7, I guess, right? Which is 26. Right. So क्या हो जाएगा? Like 3 times of 16 and then 1648, which is 208. Okay, so 64 ways, which is a next question. 277. लंबा टाइम ले रहा लगता है मैच, बस लग रहा है 1 घंटे से ऊपर कभी हो गए. इफ साइन ऑफ ओके देन a plus b equals to वापस ये इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस क्यों डाल रहा है? साइन ऑफ जो भी है साइन ऑफ 1 ग्रेटर यू विल हैव टू आई जस्ट हेट दिस. सो ये क्या है? ओके 33 pi. So like 14 pi. Okay. So for divide by that, it is equals what? 35 minus, well, yeah. So 5 pi minus 2 pi upon 7, right? You want this to be like less than 3. Agar number less than 3, that is like less than pi upon 2. Okay, so 35 minus 2, yes. So 5 pi का तो क्या हो जाएगा? Like 4 pi तो गया. Pi minus of that, the same thing as that. The sine of 2 pi upon 7. So पहला जो है just 2 pi upon 7. Then plus cosine of ये सब चीज. Right. So 46 pi upon 7. It's like 49 minus 3. That won't work. 42 plus 3. That was weird. Wait. Sorry, 42 plus 4. Still bad. Yeah, okay, 3 works actually. It's not that bad. So just 49 minus 3. So like it's cosine of 7 pi minus theta. Something like that, right? Yeah. So 6 pi to just pi minus theta. So just negative. Wait, no. Theta is an acute angle. It will actually work out. Pi minus theta is actually going to work out. Awesome. So yeah, that looks correct. So pi minus कितना था अपना? Just okay, get rid of that 6 pi. So just 4 pi upon 7. That actually works out. Just 4 pi upon 7 is the next question. Okay, और क्या ये? Negative 10 was of all of that. So negative आ जाएगा. Just negative. And then you want tan of 13 pi upon 8, which is like, okay, अपने को उसको में रखना था. Okay, this is something like, wait, pi upon 8? Why is that the thing? Oh, okay, pi plus, okay, it's like 7 pi upon 8 बोल सकते हैं as not this quadrant. Just pi minus pi upon 8, which is, okay, वो negative हो जाएगा, just tan of pi upon 8 basically, right? Yeah, so this is actually just pi upon 8. What about this guy? It's again pretty much the same stuff. Like steamed guy, I just needed 3 pi upon 8 because yes, and 3 pi upon 8 is okay. 3 pi upon 8 is like a positive angle, works out. Right, and that's a negative and whatnot. You can't just make this negative actually. Cot of something negative that is negative, yes, but it's better चाहिए. Right, just pi minus 3 pi. Okay, 5 pi upon 8. That makes a lot more sense. So अभी मैंने क्या किया, just I added 3 like 24 minus, yeah, that makes sense. Just 5 pi upon 8. मतलब just 5 pi, yeah, this is the thing. So combined क्या हो जाएगा ये, जो 6 pi upon 7 plus 6 pi upon 8, which is like 3 pi upon 4. So pi times 24 plus 21 upon 28, which is like 45 upon 28 pi. So A or B अपने को समझ गया. Okay, then A plus B is it's not making any sense because ये तो huh? Wait, what? गड़बड़ हो गई क्या अपनी? 42 plus 4, yes, so like 4 pi/7, and then this should be 35 minus 2, right? Yeah, it's like 5 pi over there, and then Umara, yes, this should be having the thing. Wait, what? 5 वगैरह आना चाहिए था, and 42 is like 6 pi, वो मर गया. Basically, like what? 4 pi/7. 4 pi/7 is just something. Yeah, the two quadrants, so it works out. This is the answer, right? This is the answer. So then A pi upon B, oh god. It's like 24 plus 21. So yeah, that is correct. So 45 upon 28, that is the answer. And A plus B is 73, which is not there. I don't know, it's 73. You care or not, it is 73. Yeah, right. और क्या हो सकता है? 24. It's like 5 over there. Yes. So similarly, तुम ऐसा कर सकते हो कि इसमें 16 ऐड करो, like 3 pi upon 8. Wait, what? Oh, shit. इसको मुझे it's like tan of negative. Oh god, no. It should be 3. It should be 3 over there. So यहाँ पे actually क्या आएगा? 8 pi. Okay, this is just pi, So ये actually क्या आ जाएगा? It's like 13 upon 7. So 20 actually. So this is not a thing. B is the answer. Next question. 78. Okay, consider the cubic this where ABC are its roots and let W be equal to tan of 8 tan of 2b. If the absolute value of secant gamma is equal to this thing, so ye gamma, okay, sorry, secant of omega, this is omega, okay, where m and prime numbers, then the value of m plus n, okay, तो secant omega ढूंढना है, okay, cool. क्या बोल रहे हैं लोग? tan of जो भी है, just figure out tan of omega first of all. Like tan of omega, we just did the thing. Tan of a plus b plus c क्या होता है? Just what is the thing? Tan of a plus b plus c is like summation of tan a, it's like summation of a basically, minus product of tan a, which is, yes, yeah, that was the thing. So just product of tan a, which is product of a in this case, upon 1 minus summation of ab. Yeah, still okay. The sum of the roots, that is just 1. Yes, okay, minus product of roots, which is just cubic. Yes, it's negative आएगा, right? Negative, positive, negative. Yes, it's negative 4. Okay. Oh, negative of negative 4. Sorry, this is positive 4. Okay, cool. Upon 1 minus this thing. Okay, cool. 3 आएगा ना, so if 1 minus 3 just negative 2, which is negative 2. So you're saying like tan of omega is negative 2. So you want absolute value of secant omega. And make it 2, 1, then 6 sort of 5 आ जाएगा. Secant के लिए just this like sort of 5. Right. So m is 5, n is 1, m plus n is 6. That's not there, of course. कुछ गलत हो गया अपना. हाँ, अपना गलत हुआ. It should be negative 5. Should be 5 upon 2, right? Yeah. Actually में क्या होना चाहिए था यहाँ पे? This 5 thing is 2. Square root of 29 because 25 plus 4. Yes. 29 upon, yeah, okay. So m is 29 and n is 2. So m plus n is 31. P is the answer. Next question. 279. Mr. A, Mr. B, each have a bag that contains one ball of each of the colors blue, green, orange, red, violet. Okay, A randomly selects one ball from his bag and puts it into B's bag. Then B randomly selects one ball from its bag and puts it into A's bag. Probably that after this process, the content of the two bags is the same. Is, oh god, after this process content. Wait, actually, so this those steps किए ना, right? सो ये कब सेम होगा, जब उसने जो बॉल दिया हो वही वापस कर डाले, या फिर लाइक या ओके अंडरस्टूड। सो ए ने रैंडमली सिलेक्ट किया और उसने पुट कर दिया, ओके वो अपन भूल जाओ, प्रोबेबिलिटी वगैरह थी, लेट्स नॉट थिंक ऑन दैट। कौन से कलर्स है इसमें? कितने कलर्स है? एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच। इसमें पांच कलर्स, इसमें एक उसमें डाला, लाइक या ओके लाइक the probability कि तुम वही कलर का बॉल वापस चूज करोगे, लाइक 2/6 आई गेस, लाइक 1/3। isn't that right? Because पांच दिन ने एक्स्ट्रा बॉल डाल दिया, just yeah, 1/3 is the probability कि वो वापस, right? So 1/3 is the probability that a का वापस same आ जाएगा. So C is the answer. Next question. 280. If this function is an onto function, the set of values of a in 0 to pi is, ये function onto function है. Okay, cot a x squared plus 2 blah blah जो भी है. It's like negative infinity to 0. Oh, so this is like always negative as part of or equal to 0. Okay, नहीं, equal भी नहीं चाहिए. In fact, it is strictly, wait, no, it should be like touching. Yeah, it should be touching 0, just touching 0, because otherwise कैसे होगा? Or something like that. Whatever. If this function is an onto function, is the values of a in 0 to pi. I I mean, this is weird because 0 inclusive नहीं है, so then how can I do this? Uh, 0 inclusive नहीं है. Like x equal to 0 पे क्या होगा? Like half tan of a. Okay, x equal to 0 ही थोड़ी देर सिर्फ एक सिंगल चीज होती है, right? Then like what should happen? The discriminant should be equal to 0. I get it, but because जब discriminant 0 का तभी ये सिर्फ टच करेगा, and then of course cot a should be negative. I get all of that, but इसमें 0 inclusive चाहिए था. ठीक है ना, वो उनकी प्रिंटिंग मिस्टेक हुई होगी शायद शायद से. Just what, b squared और sin a अपने आप पॉजिटिव है, that's what you're saying. Okay, sin a is positive by default because okay, फिर like b minus 4ac वो जो भी रहेगा, just 4 sin of a uh, is equal to 4 times of all that stuff, which is just 2 basically, because like both are just sin of a is equal to 1/2, which means that a should be smaller. जो भी है, it's like a positive line. Yeah, right. 0 to 2 pi अपने को चाहिए ना. Okay, so sin a should be 1/2. Sin a is also positive, तो समझ रहे हैं अपने को, of course. And what else? We also have cot a should be negative, so that is like cosine a should be less than 0. So ये कब कब होता है? Sin a equal to 1/2 is in these two places, और cosine a negative चाहिए, that is only in this place. So actual में like एक ही तरीका होगा. So 0 to 2 pi, there's only one way, right? Set of values of a. Wait, what? What is this? It should be like, huh? ये इंटरवल्स ही दे रहा है अपने को यार, ये कुछ अजीब नहीं हो रहा है इसमें. Discriminant should be 0, right? Not less than 0. That would be problematic because I get what they are going for. But नहीं, 0 एक्सक्लूसिव का ये मतलब नहीं कि तुम 0 से कम वाली जो वैल्यूज रहेगी वो तो तुम ले ही सकते हो ना. सो या लाइक नो, डजंट मेक सेंस. एक ही तरीका है, दैट इज, इनफैक्ट वो भी तरीका नहीं है, बिकॉज एक्चुअल में क्या होना चाहिए, देयर इज नो सच वैल्यू. या देयर इज नो सच वैल्यू. एग्जैक्ट वैल्यू तुम निकाल नहीं सकते, बिकॉज तुम एक वैल्यू निकालोगे, मैं फिर 0 और तुम्हारी जो मैक्सिमम वैल्यू रहेगी उसके बीच की एक वैल्यू निकाल के बोलूंगा कि अरे यार ये भी तो इंटरवल में आती है. सो देयर इज नो वे. डी इज द आंसर, राइट? और इंटरवल पूरा का पूरा तुम दे नहीं सकते, दैट्स जस्ट रॉन्ग, राइट? दैट इज जस्ट प्लेन रॉन्ग. क्या तो तुम 0 को इंक्लूड कर दो, देन देयर इज वन सॉल्यूशन फॉर दिस, अदरवाइज एक क्वेश्चन का मतलब नहीं बनता. दिस इज इट. दैट्स इट. आई विल सी यू गाइस इन नेक्स्ट वीडियो.